What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to our compound interest challenge. Before we get started, here's a little fun fact for you guys. Today is my 1-year YouTube anniversary. Yes, that's right. On this day, May 20th of last year, I started my YouTube channel and uploaded my very first video called the No Mirror Strategy. Check it out. This video now has 49,000 views. It was uploaded exactly 1 year ago. And in my opinion, this video is not well produced. Okay, the audio is horrendous. The video quality is bad. I'm not explaining things as clear as I normally do. But hey, you know what? I went ahead and started, and that's what counts. Okay, so if any of you guys are thinking of starting your own business, your own channel, my advice is just start. It's as simple as that. There is no perfect moment to start. You're never going to be 100% ready. Just go ahead and start is my advice. Because when you do start your own business, you'll notice that as you gain experience, you become better at everything. My video production, the audio is way better than my first video here, obviously. Okay? When COVID-19 hit and everything closed, I couldn't play Baccarat or anything else, so I figured, you know what, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel and show everybody how I play and how I make money and see where it goes. And a year later, I have almost 4,700 subscribers, and I'll be honest, it's a little short of the goal I set when I started this channel. I was aiming for 5,000 subscribers in 1 year. You guys have the power to get me to 5,000 subscribers, and I will show you an interesting stat from my analytics page right now. Check it out, guys. Almost 67% of you who watch my videos are not subscribed to my channel. What is going on? If you guys could do me a huge favor and try to get me to 5,000 subscribers, I would really appreciate it. So if you haven't already, hit that red subscribe button. Let's get to 5,000 subscribers. I will now stop rambling so we can play some more sessions. All right, here we are. Let's take a look at where we left off. Our balance is 292.12. I'm gonna pull up the spreadsheet. Okay, so we were at 295.63, so we took a little bit of a hit. I know Bitcoin keeps going down, but not to worry, we're gonna keep going here. We are on session number 9. We're gonna start with $5 units. Our goal for this session is $310, which means we have to make $15 for session number 9. One more thing, since our unit size is at the $5 mark now, we can play the star betting strategy. I couldn't play it in the earlier sessions because check out our unit size, $3, $4. Remember, when you're playing the star, the unit size you start at has to be divisible by 5. And if I divide 3 by 5 or 4 by 5, it's just not gonna work, okay? So with $5, we can divide it by 5. We can start at $1 units and go from there. Okay, let's start session number 9. Let's go ahead and find a table. I am on speed Baccarat K. The strategy I'll be using is majority 6. And I will start recording as of now, so the last result was player. If you guys want to follow along, you can record the results with me. So I'm waiting for a 2-in-a-row trigger, and what I might do is go for more than 1 hit per column since we're playing the star strategy and we are breaking our unit size down. So there's a 2-in-a-row on player. Let's go ahead and bet on player. This is stage 1 of the star betting strategy. I'm playing majority 6. Okay, perfect. We pick up a win here. I'm actually gonna go ahead and parlay the bet here. So for the majority 6, you're basically betting that a column will not be evenly distributed between banker and player at 3-3. Okay, you're looking for a 4-2 or a 5-1. So if this wins right here, we will know that player will be majority. That is what I'm betting on. I normally go for more than, as we pick up a win here, I normally go for more, only 1 hit per column, but in this case, since our unit size is broken down by 5, I'm gonna place a few more bets just to not keep you guys waiting as much, okay? So I'm gonna wait for the next column here. Okay, the first column is complete. I am now starting to record the next column. So waiting for my 2 in a row trigger here, and then we'll continue betting. I'm looking for a balance of $310 for this session. No 2 in a rows yet for this column, keeps going back and forth. But after this free hand, we will have a 3-2 situation, and I will bet after this hand. Okay, banker leads 3-2. I'm gonna place a bet on banker. After this bet, we will start our next column. I am not recording ties on my own sheet, just in case you guys are following along with me, so I completely ignored that. Okay, so we lose that bet. That column was evenly distributed, 3-3. So now I'm gonna start recording the next column. Again, this column is going back and forth with the chop. So after this free hand, we will have another 3-2 situation, and I will place a bet. Okay, we have a 3-2 for the player. I'm gonna place a bet on player. And after this bet, we will start recording the next column. All right, we pick up that win. I'm now going to start recording the next column. We will parlay our next bet. Okay, we have a 2 in a row on player. Let's put a parlayed bet on player. Okay, so we lose that. No majority. I'm going to take a free hand. We have a 3-2 on the banker side. So let's place a bet on banker. Okay, we lose that as well, waiting for the next column. Two in a row on player. Let's place a bet on player. Okay, we lose that bet. If we lose 3 more units on stage 1, I'm going to go to stage 2. Player is 3-2 majority. Let's place a bet on player. I am keeping track of my profits and losses. And we are down 4 units on stage 1. So like I said, 3 more units. That will be -7. We will be forced to go to stage 2. Okay. Okay, we pick up that win. Start of a new column, so I will start recording again. We will parlay our next bet. Okay, player has won 2 in a row. Let's parlay our bet on player. Okay, we lose that bet. Player is still 2-1 majority, so I'm going to place another bet on player here. If we go down 2 more units, we are heading over to stage 2. Okay, so we do lose that. Waiting for a 3-2 trigger. I am down 6 units from our maximum profit level. So after this free hand, we will place a bet, and if we go down, I'm gonna go to stage 2. I will most likely exit this table though, because the shoe is coming to an end. We have a 3-2 on the player's side. So here we go. Okay, so we do pick up that win, but we're gonna parlay our bet for the next column. And if we lose that parlay, like I said, we will be down 7 units on stage 1. Two in a row for the banker. Let's place a parlayed bet here. Win or lose, we will exit the table because the shoe is coming to an end. If we lose this, I'm gonna head over to another table and start on stage 2. If we win, we will stay on stage 1 for a little longer on another table. So either way, we're exiting. All right, so we lose that. So from our maximum profit level, I have gone down 7 units. So I'm gonna exit the table. Let's find another table and we will start on stage 2. Speed Baccarat C. Brand new shoe, only 2 hands dealt so far. Okay, we're gonna start on stage 2 right away because we are down 7 units from the previous table. So just looking for my 2 in a row trigger here for majority 6. And again, we're looking for a balance of $310, still on session 9. There is a 2 in a row for the player, so I'm gonna put 5 on player. Back to our original unit size. Okay, so we lose that bet. I'm gonna wait for the next trigger. We have one more opportunity at the $5 level. Okay, player is up 3-2, so 1 unit on player. And after this, the column is complete. We will wait for the next column. All right, so we pick up that win. I'm gonna parlay the next bet when my trigger shows up. It'll be a $10 bet. Two in a row for bank. Let's place a parlayed bet on banker. By the way, guys, I am playing the star version 1. Okay, I'm not sure if I mentioned that already. So star version 1, if we hit this, we can go back to stage 1. Okay, perfect. We do hit. So my notes are showing that we are +6 right now, so a little over 1 unit. We can go back to stage 1, okay? I will wait for the next column. Back to stage 1 bets. Okay, start of a new column. If you guys are following along with me, I'm gonna start recording column number 3 right now, and we're not counting ties, okay? So let's wait for our 2 in a row trigger. Okay, we have a 2 in a row on the player. Back to stage 1 bets. And remember, when you get to a maximum profit level, for me it's showing a +6. We're counting the -7 units on stage 1 from the +6. Okay, does that make sense? So on my sheet here, if we get to a -1, I will head over to stage 2, okay? This way we try to lock in our profits and not go back and forth. Okay, so we lose that. No trigger. I will wait for a free hand here and then bet for the 3-2. Player is the 3-2 favorite. Let's place a bet on player. Okay, we lose that as well. Start of the next column. Two in a row for the bank. That is where we are placing our bet. Okay, we lose that. Still 2-1 for the bank. Okay, so we pick up a win there. I'm actually going to bet that the banker goes to 4 here. So let's parlay the bet. Remember how I told you I'm not going to go for 1 hit per column at times? Well, this is one of the times right here. All right, so we lose that. That's okay. The 3-2 is on the banker's side. I'm going to go back to banker here. Okay, so no majority that column. Start of the next column. We will parlay the next bet when we get our trigger. And if we go down 4 more units, I am keeping track, we will head over to stage 2 once again. Two in a row for the player. Let's parlay our bet on player. Natural 9, player wins. Perfect. I'm going to say that the player goes to 4. Okay. Going for another hit on this column, I know. Banker wins. I'm going to place another bet on player. Banker wins, we lose that. 3-2 for the player. I know, guys, I normally don't play like this, but since our unit size is, broken down by 5, I'm trying to get a little more bets in for you so I don't keep you waiting. But normally I go for 1 hit per column. Three in a row for the bank. It ended up being a 3-3 tie. Waiting for the next column here. If we go down 3 more units, I'm heading over to stage 2. Two in a row for the bank. Okay, natural 9 for the bank. Again, I'm going to parlay it on banker because I want a majority on banker, okay? I want it to go to 4. So let's see what happens here. Okay, and banker does go to 4, so majority is on banker. I'll wait for the next column now. I'm just trying to get over our maximum profit level before we go to another table. The majority 6 is a grind, yes. Okay, start of a new column now, in case you're following. Two in a row on player. Let's bet for a player to hit. Okay, we lose that. 2-1 for the player still. So I'm gonna bet again. Okay, we pick up that win. I will bet that the player goes to 4. Let's parlay the bet here. Okay, perfect. Player does win. All right, I've played, let's see here, 7 columns on this table. We did hit our stage 2 back-to-back parlay earlier on this table, so I would say this table has been successful. Let's exit and try to get to our $310 win goal for the session. Speed Baccarat F. I have started the column with a banker in case you're following along with me. So if another banker comes, we get our 2 in a row trigger. Banker does win. Let's place a bet on banker. And our maximum profit level now is $7. So if we go down to 0, that's minus 7 units, we will head over to stage 2, okay? Okay, we lose that bet. I'm gonna place another one on bank. Still 2-1. We lose and we now have a 2-2 situation. No majority, so I will wait out this hand. $3-2 for the player, so let's bet player. Natural 9, we pick up that win. Starting the next column now. Two in a row on banker. Let's place our parlayed bet on banker. Okay, we lose that bet. 2-2, no majority. We will sit this one out. Player is leading 3-2. Gonna place a bet on player. So that column tied 3-3. Starting the next column now. And if we go down 3 more units, we will head over to stage 2. Two in a row for the player. Okay, gonna place a bet here. Okay, we pick up that win. I'm gonna bet that the player goes to 4 and the majority is on player. So here's a parlayed bet. Okay, we lose that parlay. So we still have a 3-2 for the player. Gonna place another bet. Okay, so we lose that as well. If we lose one more unit on stage 1, I'm going over to stage 2. About to start another column here. Okay, 2 in a row for the banker. This might be our last bet on stage 1 if we lose this. Okay, so we do lose. Banker is 3-2 majority, so I'm gonna put 5 on bank. We are on stage 2 now, okay guys? Okay, so we pick up that win. As the column comes to an end, I will parlay my bet during the next trigger, okay? Start of a new column right here. Okay, we have a 2 in a row on the banker. I'm gonna go ahead and parlay the bet. Can we hit back to back? Okay, we lose that bet. One more opportunity at the $5 level. Banker is still majority, 3-2, so 5 on bank. Nope, we lose that as well. Start of the next column, we are going up to $10 on stage 2. Okay, we have a 3-2 for the player. So we are up to $10 now on stage 2. After this, we will start the next column. 2 opportunities here at the $10 level. Okay, so we do pick up that win. I'm gonna parlay the next bet once I get my trigger. Okay, this column is also on a chop. So after this free hand, we will get a 3-2 situation and place a parlayed bet. Okay, banker is favored 3-2. So let's place a parlayed bet on banker. Here we go. Okay, perfect. Banker does win. That was a parlayed win. And take a look, our balance is $310.12. So we're gonna go ahead and exit the table. Okay, what was the key word for this session? You guessed it, patience. I know that was a grind, and most people don't like the grind. They get impatient, they wanna hit their units super fast, but you have to practice your patience and discipline, okay guys? One of the reasons for this series is I wanna show you that you need to have patience in order to be successful, okay? Yes, that was a long session. It wasn't fun, okay? But I'm not here to get a rush out of gambling, all right? It's all business. We're sticking to our game plan. Session 9's win goal was $310. We hit it. Let's remember the balance, 310.12. I'm gonna pull up the spreadsheet. Okay, $310.12. Session number 9 in the books. Since that session took longer than expected, I'm gonna cut the video off right here because I don't want it to get too long. Guys, as you can see, some sessions are a real grind, just like this one. And some are a breeze. You'll pick up your 3 units, just like that. Those are easy. The real test is sessions like this. It really tests your patience. Don't get rattled, stick to the game plan, stick to your money management rules, hit your win goal, and walk away. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Let's try to get to 5,000 subscribers. I would really appreciate it. Also, my basketball picks are going really well. We are up over $1,500. That's plus 15 units. If you're interested, go to my website, mrrafael.com. Destroy the like button for grinding this session to our win goal. And that is it. I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao.